In the late 19th century, Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto noticed that 80% of the pea pod harvest from his garden came from 20% of his pea plants. Based on Pareto's observation, he then calculated that 20% of the people in Italy owned 80% of the country's wealth. This distribution of wealth is an example of Pareto distribution. The term Pareto Principle was not coined by Pareto himself, however, by Dr. Joseph Haran. In the 1940s, Haran applied Pareto's observations to his field of operations management. He helped businesses improve production by noting 80% of their product defects were caused by only 20% of their methods used in production. Haran called this strategy the Pareto Principle, and he also made popular the notation that we should focus on the vital few and ignore the trivial many for the greatest success. By applying the 80-20 rule, you can not only hone in on the things that will bring your greatest success, but also identify the main cause of problems or lack of progress. How can I use the 80-20 rule with inventory? The 80-20 rule is 80% of results come from 20% of causes. Therefore, you need to identify and prioritize the 20% of factors that produce the highest outcomes. In inventory, the rule suggests that 20% of your inventory accounts for 80% of your profit. By applying this principle, you can increase your working capital and better align your inventory with customer demand. It helps you optimize the 20% highest margin products for volume and profitability. As you know, it is not reasonable to carry all items in your inventory. You might have to special order some items for customers or may choose not to offer certain items. Although the rule is generally known as 80-20, it isn't a hard, fast mathematical law. The overall idea is to focus efforts on the top products to maximize value for your company.